is Matt Hardy, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Sauce. While you're here, I want you to like and subscribe because this is where you can find the best content about what is actually happening in the wrestling world. And a shout out to them boiled egg boys. Delete, delete, delete. Pro Wrestling Sauce. Jacob and Josh. Pro Wrestling Sauce.
Me, me, me. Me, 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 me. Oh, yeah.
You bald fraud!
Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't start us off with the negativity, Nate.
I had to play that. I thought it was great.
You can't start us off with that hot negativity. That's not good.
I had to, man.
That
That was,
bald slander, that hate that CM Punk was just projecting in full on
yeah.
Monday night. That was terrible, Nate. How do you not feel terrible? How did you even sleep at night knowing that CM Punk committed a fraudulent act against the bald community, dude?
Because I know he was going after a bald fraud, and we're not frauds.
Well, that's true. See, this is true, but I feel like it does harm. We'll get into it later tonight. I feel like it does
Yeah.
harm to the whole bald nation, Nate. I feel like it does.
I mean, it could be. It could be. I just thought it was a good soundbite, the little
It is.
play
It's a great soundbite.
coming in.
Dirt immediately added it to House Assembly, and he was like, "Oh, bald frauds, here it comes."
It's
So,
a good one.
yeah, I mean, we are a pro wrestling coverage show hosted by two balds,
Yeah, that is true.
two
And
bald
us,
non-frauds, though.
and then a semi-bald when he gets back.
A semi-bald.
Yeah, because Jake will be have
Yeah, well,
he will have a buzz cut for a
no,
while.
we declared that on House Assembly last night, actually at the recording, that a buzz cut, like completely shaved, just shaved with
Mhm.
no guard, that's not bald.
Yeah. Dang.
That's
Okay. Interesting.
not bald. Bald means you had to have been balding. You know what I'm saying? You're balding.
Yeah.
So, and then you just let it. You shave the rest. What does grow in, you
Gotcha.
get rid of. Because we see a
That
true
is bald.
bald, he doesn't have the little dots from where he just shaved. He's not gonna have a full
Mhm.
head of hair growing in.
That is true.
You know, that's a real bald.
Yep. We are balds.
We are balds. Welcome everybody, Pro Wrestling Sauce. I'm Josh O'Leary. This is Nate, and we're here every Wednesday at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Slipperhouse Extra Extra YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna get into all the wrestling. It's what we do every single Wednesday. We last left off, Nate, at our Elimination Chamber prediction show. And how did you do on your predictions?
I lost one. I think it was one.
You lost
I'm
one?
trying.
I think I only lost one too, right?
It was the women's. Yeah, because the only thing we did different was the women's elimination chamber,
Mm-hmm.
and because I chose Bailey, which
Yes,
she was
yep.
the first one eliminated.
Yeah,
But I
we'll
was
get into
going out.
that. Yeah.
But I mean, I was risking it for that one. I just felt like it was like I don't know. And then you chose. No, you were right. Yeah, you chose Bianca.
Yeah.
You chose Belair. So
Mm.
you were correct down the board.
Yeah, I would have won the predictions had we had anything on the line here. Had there
Yeah.
been some sort of predicament here to where some sort of challenge. But We were just picking for fun here.
Oh
You
wait,
know.
no, I would say I lost. Yeah, and I lost two. Wait, who did you say for the men's? I don't remember. Did you say that
No, I
was
picked
correct?
Punk. I didn't get it right.
Yeah, so you won, and I'm two. So yeah, still one off because I
Mm,
picked Punk as well. So yeah, so I was wrong on two.
yeah.
Both are Chambers.
Yep. You want to go ahead and get into them then? We can start with our Elimination Chamber just review in full, I guess.
Yeah, we can do that because I mean I know we usually start with SmackDown, but SmackDown was just a build up for the
It
Chambers.
was
So I
it
guess
was
we
the
do it.
build up for the chamber, and I feel I'm making an executive call
Yeah,
that
just
we
going
don't need
straight to
to cover what was happening on SmackDown. I mean, that's been done, and talked about, right?
yeah.
You know.
I would say all the hype was on Chambers. So
Yeah. Let's start with the women. Why not?
yeah,
Let's start with the women.
I
The
thought
women's elimination chamber match had Roxanne Perez, Naomi, Liv Morgan, Bailey, Bianca Belair, and Alexa Bliss, with Bianca Belair ultimately winning this match,
mhm.
but not to any chagrin of Jade Cargill, right?
Yeah.
Jade Cargill got this match kicked off before it even started, dude.
Oh yeah,
Like,
big time.
got this match kicked off hardcore. She came in and just stomped a mud hole in Naomi, and you had Bianca in the pot. Oh, oh, my God. Like just
Yeah,
acting so terribly devastated that her tag team partners are going after each other, because Bianca is just like, Jade got hurt. She took in Naomi. We're all wondering who hurt Jade Cargill. Everybody knew it was Naomi, but I think there's still some unfinished answers here with Jade, because Bianca was trapped in that cage. It's not like she can get to her
yeah.
right away anyway. She knows she's going to get pulled out of there, so I think it was both of them. I think it was Naomi
That's
and Bianca that
that's the
did it.
speculation I've been seeing that
Naomi
it's
can't do that herself.
yes. The speculation was that they're saying that Bianca had like it could have been her, and
Yeah,
then she kind of let Naomi take the fall.
yeah, that makes
So I've
sense
been
to me.
seeing that. I was like, that's a good reason because, like you said, Bianca was in the thing, so you can't get to her. So
Hmm.
it just makes sense.
Yeah, it makes
Taking the
sense to me
spectrum out.
too. Jade looked great though. Great return.
Yeah.
Nice, just big powerhouse coming in and stomping a mud hole. Love that. Getting the match kicked off. This match was really good. Any great spots that really stood out to you in this match? Who looked the best in this match to you? Because I know it wasn't your pick.
No,
I know your pick
no,
Bailey didn't
wasn't
look the
Bailey.
best in this match.
No, unfortunately, she wasn't the wild card like I thought she would be.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Um,
think the more I thought about your wild card prediction, I was like, Nate's way off here.
yeah.
I said he's way off here.
Mm, I'm trying to think because a lot has happened since that. So let's see. Spots.
Well, yeah. I
I
mean, you don't
can't,
have to
I
come
can't
up
remember.
with a spot right off the bat. I mean,
I would
just
say I would say off just talking about Jade. I think her coming in and just silencing that arena was pretty good.
it was. And
She had
honestly,
everyone just
if
flabbergasted.
you want me to be honest, the match was quiet a little bit after that. It seemed like
Yeah.
it took a minute to get it really rolling.
Hmm.
For the spots to start getting reactions there, because Jade was such a big gasp at the start of the match there. So it was kind of hard to pinpoint any direct big spots right there at the beginning. But this was a good match. This was
Yeah.
you know, this makes Bianca. She's won 2 elimination chamber matches now. Like,
Hmm.
you
I
know,
thought I thought Liv wrestled pretty
dude,
well in the
yeah, and
chamber.
it came down, and I thought it made it unpredictable with
Yeah.
her and Bianca being the final 2, because I was like, those
Mhm.
are the people that if we're gonna come down to the nitty gritty here, it's either Liv Morgan or Bianca Belair, with
Yeah.
how the storylines have been playing out with Rhea. So, everybody wants that dream match of Bianca Rhea 1-on-1. Who's gonna win? I don't think we're getting it,
Nope.
and we'll explain why when we get to Raw. But Bianca won this match fair and square, down the
Hmm.
middle, celebration at the end. No Jade Cargill at the end.
Nope.
She was actually even on the after show with Biggie Langston and whoever else was there. Paul Rosenfart, whatever his name is. I don't know. Rosenblum or something like that. She was there on the panel discussing, the drama, being like, I don't know, not giving any real answers. So that's interesting. I guess they got to find a way to hold off, but still have her presented. Still no answers yet as of Raw. But
No, I think somehow Jade comes into that storyline that we're leading up to WrestleMania somehow, affects it or does something. I don't know. I feel like that's not the last of it. Because I mean,
no, it's
who
definitely
really
not the
knows how?
last.
Yeah, who really knows how we're gonna, what we got from Monday, how it's gonna go. I just don't feel like they're just gonna keep Jade out of it. Because
Yeah.
if you just do a Jade and Naomi feud, I mean, you can do that for a little bit, but no one's gonna want to watch it. That's like a warm up. You know what I'm saying? You can do that as a warm up match, get Jade back into the ring, but everyone wants to see Bianca versus Jade. So
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong there, Nate. Naomi definitely is the appetizer, right?
yeah,
She is the TGI Fridays potato skin that
Ooh,
I know you love those, so that's why I
mm,
went there.
delicious.
She's the TGI Fridays potato skin. Nate, I think you're single handedly keeping TGI Fridays in business. Me and
Is
Lori
it?
were talking about it. How I think Ruby Tuesdays are gone. There's like 6 of them left,
Mm-hmm.
right? They're
Yep.
gone. How many TGI
They're
Fridays
supposed-
are left, Nate? How many actual buildings?
Actually, the one that was in Greenbrier, I don't even know. I think it's still there. Yeah,
Uh,
but who even goes in there? Honestly, I feel like with those places, once they start going downhill, it's literally just them. Let's like Applebee's. They're selling like dollar alcohol beverages.
Whoa, bro! I ate at Applebee's tonight. I did.
Okay, sorry. Some Applebee's are still in the ups, but I feel like restaurants like
Oh,
those
this one is not
restaurants,
on the ups. This one is not the best, but I mean, it's pretty good. I
but
mean,
like the
we've had 2 good
Applebee's,
experiences.
like Applebee's, Ruby Tuesdays, Chili's, all of
Chili
those,
sucks,
those
dude.
all
Chili's is the
those,
worst.
but like those core restaurants that were like the
Dirt's in
fancy,
here.
like nice restaurants when we were kids, they're like all like downhill. The only reason we're staying open is because we're selling cheap alcohol to these drunks that live down the street.
I know, dude. If Golden Corral just would have gotten to the beer business, they would have been
I know they would
thriving,
have been set.
thriving in Greenbrier. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
You're
no,
missing
it's
out.
true.
But yeah, where were we at? Bianca Belair. Dirt's in the chat, by the
Yeah,
way. He says, I'm a bad
yep.
man. John Cena. New
New.
walk-in music. I believe so. I believe it's going to be some music that he recorded from back in the day. He's been noted as to saying he has a heel theme already recorded, and that he's been waiting to use it, but the time never came.
But like, when will we see this all reveal? Because he's only coming back for pay-per-views.
I think you're going to see it around St. Patrick's Day. I think he's advertised for those shows around St. Patrick's Day, and I think they're over in the UK.
Gotcha.
Those are the ones he's been advertised for, at least. So when people are buying tickets, you don't want to have to do any refunds when you're putting Cena on the bill.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put cards subject to change, people get it, but there will be people demanding refunds if they don't see the
Cena.
first. Yeah, and
I
I
was
think
say you're getting Cena
they'll
and
probably
Rock.
start promoting it when it's like the first appearance of heel Cena. They'll start promoting.
Yeah, obviously, but you're getting Cena and Rock. But I guess they're a pair right now.
Oh yeah, they're the part-time Hollywood balds.
Yeah.
The Hollywood bald frauds, as CM Punk would say, right?
Yeah.
Dirt has a note about Applebee's here. He says Applebee's used to turn into a nightclub after 9 p.m. We as a country have become soft. This is true, actually. My sister worked for Applebee's for a time, and I used to go up there and have a great time. And this was like after 6. Like they had like a happy hour from like 6 to 7 or something like that. And I would watch NBA games. Do you remember that game where, what was his name? Paul George, he like broke his leg in half?
I think so.
I was watching that game like 8 Applebee's margaritas deep, eating some mozzarella sticks, and
Just saw
I
this man snap his leg.
yeah, I watched him snap his leg, and I remember being like, "Whoa, basketball's pretty good tonight."
You think he's gonna come back?
Yeah, you think he's okay? They're asking him if he's okay. No. But yeah, Applebee's used to be the spot. Let's not put shame on the Applebee's, right?
No, Applebee's is good. I haven't eaten there in a while, so I don't know. The ones probably near me aren't as good. I know it's locational.
They don't even
Depending on,
exist anywhere near you anymore.
yeah, no, there's still some. There's still a couple.
There's still a couple, yeah, but they're out at
Yeah,
like the Square and other places.
yeah. The
Yeah,
Square has one that's still like, even though the Square opened a couple new places like Longhorn and Bubba 33, Applebee's still gets a good crowd. It's crazy. I don't
yeah, dude.
understand, but
Because people like
hey,
the bees, man. People,
yeah,
they got those dollar margs. They got the 2 for $20. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
They got a decent kids menu. Take your kids there and get drunk.
yeah. You drink the shark drink and then dollar margaritas.
Yeah. Dude, that thing looks good. I think about getting it sometimes. I'm like, that looks good.
But the shark or
The blue drink, it's just
is it
blue.
a blue? Is it a shark? Oh, no, I'm thinking of something else. But yeah, it is a blue drink. I
Yeah,
know it is a blue drink.
when it's blue, it just looks delicious.
Yeah,
But women's elimination chamber, Nate, it's a hell of a match. Very good.
yeah,
I enjoyed it
very
as a
good
whole. We don't have to go into too much
detail.
detail. If you want to know my full live reaction, it is here on the channel in full. I live streamed the entire pay-per-view of me watching it on a nice vertical live right here on the channel, and I got a lot of interaction, and we got some subs and some likes, so I appreciate that. Shout out to those people that were there in the chat. They can always join us here too if they want to. Wednesdays at 10:15. I know this is not vertical and this is horizontal. People got something against the horizontal ones, right?
Now I do got to say about that match again.
Yeah.
Alexis Bliss was good in that match as well.
Oh yeah, she looked really good. Actually, she impressed more than I thought she would. I mean,
Yeah,
she looked good in her first match back too. Like it was a
yeah,
little, it was a little stiff, a little all over the place, but it wasn't too sloppy, right? It wasn't Lyra Valkyria versus Bailey, right?
yeah.
It wasn't milk toast versus milk toast.
But yeah, I feel like she hasn't skipped a beat since she came back. It's been pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I honestly thought she was gonna win. She had me fooled. That's what I feel like that match gave us was, as much as we wanted to predict it, like it was predictable. It really wasn't, honestly, until we got to like the last two. You're like, okay, well they're
Yeah.
not gonna give it to Liv.
Yeah, that's a solid point. That's why I thought it was so fun going into it, and really why this whole build into WrestleMania is so fun. A lot of people don't like it because it's not, the Vince McMahon direct booking that they're used to. This is a lot
Yeah,
unpredictable booking. I mean, coming out of
yeah.
this pay-per-view, it looked like we were getting Bianca and Rhea Ripley, and
We're
that,
not.
that doesn't seem like it's the case coming into Monday Night Raw. And I mean, same goes for the men's chamber, which you want to go to that one next? We can go to the men's chamber here. The men's chamber, which consisted of John Cena, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, Damian Priest, and Drew McIntyre.
Yep.
Now, this was a big time match. Huge stars in this match. Some not so huge. But a fantastic match overall. CM Punk and John Cena, the final two.
There's too much pain and
Insane.
respect in that. Yeah, but there's too much pain and respect than anything. It
What?
was kind of like it's too much like flash. Like they were too like, you could tell they're like they were the hype. You know what I'm saying? They weren't. It wasn't like the real match. It was kind of like,
No. This
oh
wasn't
yeah,
the
yeah,
real. You're not going to get the real CM Punk and John Cena match yet, Nate.
yeah. This
Yeah.
was like a look at us, 20 years later. still
Sure,
getting this crowd
sure.
hype
This
type
was
of
just
thing.
like, yeah, this was just dipping your toes in the water to see how it feels
Yeah.
here. This was, but you got shades of what could come, and honestly, their chemistry is still there,
Oh yeah.
in my opinion. Like, and you know me, who do I hate the most? These two guys.
Both of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, uh, me saying that I think says a lot because these two guys can still have the chemistry. I think these two guys can still pull out the best in each other in the
Mm.
ring. And I think that match down the road, as CM Punk mentioned in his promo on Raw, that we'll get to later, down the road, that match will be, I think, a lot better than people will give it credit for initially.
They even pulled out a tag team like little move.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, little doodad, little wrestling maneuver
Yeah.
from Cena and Punk. Oh yeah, this was a good match, dude. A lot of good spots. Logan Paul, of course. Who was eliminated first? Was it who went out first? Do you
The
remember?
was it Drew or Damien? Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick.
Well, you can see if you can find it. But those three went first because our
I
final
wanted
three was Seth. Dude, I forget the series of events. I did not take
so
notes
you
for
so
this.
you
For
had
this,
Paul. So here's a spot that was good.
I
Yeah,
did for
a
Raw, but
frog
not for.
splash. You had a frog splash from the top of the thing from Paul Logan.
Yes,
That was that wasn't bad. Let's see.
yes, not bad, but not anything too crazy that we haven't seen from Mr. Paul.
Not I don't see it, but I think it was Damien for or I want to say actually I want to say it was Drew. Was it
I mean,
Drew?
we could go through all three of them here. I don't think it matters too much. It really doesn't because coming out of it, the feud was Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest, and then it kind of left Logan Paul on an island of his own, which that
Yeah.
was answered the following Monday as to what's happening with his storyline going into the WrestleMania season. But as you figure that out, Nate, the final three. This final three. Evil
It
The
was
Rock
good.
is tolerable, says Dirt. Yeah, we talked about that last night on Assembly. We're gonna get a double dose of this talk, kind of. We talked about it a little bit different last night, me and Dirt, but Sunday nights at 9, check out House Assembly and listen to us chat it up about
I mean,
bald etiquette.
let's be real. The Elimination Chamber was watched by a lot of people this weekend, if not like live on Twitter or somewhere on social media.
Yeah.
Just because like that's how big it was. That whole Cena thing really like spread like crazy.
Oh yeah, it went nuts, dude. I saw the commercial they put on Raw where they had it like a Jordan Peele movie trailer
Hmm.
with all the quotes of people saying like this was terrifying. This was Cena why, Cena why. you know.
I saw
But
you had little kids crying.
oh yeah.
So so after the frog splash, Damien got pinned, and then it was Drew.
Okay. And then it was Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little that's right. Logan got a little receipt from Punk there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so our final three that we breezed over that. I mean, I just wanted to know the order, to be honest.
Yeah. So yeah. Yep.
And then
Damien.
Damian, Drew, Logan, and then after Punk eliminates
Seth.
Logan, we have Seth eliminated, but Seth doesn't get out of the ring right away. And while Punk and Cena are dipping their toes in the water, as we clarified earlier, just getting familiar with each other back in the ring, Seth lines up CM Punk for a nice big hefty stomp,
Yeah.
and
He's
gives
been
him.
lining these up pretty good.
He
They've been
has.
lining these curb stomps up like
He
crazy.
has. The one to Roman still. Whew,
That one is insane. That still needs to be addressed
that's
by
a
Roman because
juicer.
that
Oh yeah.
that thing is ridiculous.
I could watch it over and over again. Seth's got many moments in matches where I'm just like, I don't even know. It's like a Tetris piece falling into place perfectly, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that's one of the times where I'm like, wow, Tetris piece moment here from Seth.
Like that one to Roman. I want to know like did he fully like go into like his face fully go into that pad like that mat?
It had to
Like
have, dude.
how
There's
much
no
force
faking
was
that one.
into that? Like that one was like he was planted.
Yeah, there's no faking
That
that
was
one.
2 feet on the back of your
Yeah,
head
Roman
going
had to go get
into
his veneers tightened after that.
yeah that was going into a 1 inch pad over concrete is insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, the
But
Punk one
he
was
hit
really good
the
too.
Punk one was good too. It was a 1-footer, but it was still good. Uh, Seth laid it in, and Punk was out cold, and Cena saw an opportunity, drug him back in, and this is not how I expected. If
Mm-mm.
John was
The
gonna win,
submission.
I didn't expect him to pull out that god awful submission where he does the scream with no noise.
Yeah, no, you're right.
God, just make some noise. Just scream. We
Just
can
something,
see
some
you,
grunt.
dude. We can see you.
Yeah.
Which means we can hear you and we can see that you're not making noise. Why are you making such a scream like face? Stop acting. Start wrestling. Um,
He wasn't too bad in this pay-per-view though.
no, he wasn't. I'm not. I mean, I'm a stickler about that thing,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right?
But I thought the first one back, Royal Rumble was kind of rough. He was more actor John than WWE John. This one, you kind of got more of the like WWE
Well,
John.
I almost think that he was like hamming it up on purpose now, because if this was like in the works, that he was like hamming it up to be extra zany for the
Whole where the story's going.
yeah, for where the story's going, right?
It could
Uh-oh,
be.
we froze, but we'll come back. I'll put up a picture in the meantime as we talk about the match. Um, yeah, dude, this is where it starts to get crazy.
I just want to say, I think this one in the Elimination Chamber, we also got another knee, a CM Punk classic knee into the corner with no bulldog.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we did.
This
You've been
we got
waiting for
no
that.
bulldog.
You've been
Where
waiting.
the hell is the bulldog? Every time, like he gets inch like closer to this bulldog, I just want to see the entire move. I just want to see the knee to the bulldog, and every single time someone wants to interrupt the freaking, it pisses me off, dude. I just
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
see the complete move.
I don't know if you'll. A couple of frozen burgers, says Dirt. I don't know. I don't know if you're ever gonna see it, Nate. I feel like maybe someone's listening in to the program,
Yeah,
possibly right now. Someone possibly could be listening in right now to the program and is like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure CM Punk doesn't do that bulldog next week. I'm gonna write it into the
yeah.
match. I'm gonna write in that you gotta watch out. He's gonna wrestle Ludwig Kaiser or something. You gotta watch out for Ludwig's jaw. It hurts. Don't do the bulldog, and he won't do it just for your sake, Nate. Just for your sake.
Dude, we're just getting closer and closer to this bulldog, and they won't give it to us. He's
No.
hitting the knees perfect. He's looking like old Punk with the knees.
You know who did hit a perfect bulldog at this pay per view? Trish Stratus.
Yeah, she
Off
did.
the top rope.
She did hit a bulldog.
you know, you know who,
Yeah, right.
you know who just teases you with it every week?
Yep,
CM Punk.
every week.
Every
Now
week.
before we get into like the cherry on top of that pay-per-view, do you want to talk about the other matches? Or do you want
Uh,
to just go into the
yeah, I want to talk about the other matches, dude.
So you want to just leave
Absolutely.
the ending for the end of the chamber since that was the big thing, or we just go over it since it's already
Let's
known?
just go. Yeah, let's just go over it. Let's go right into it. So we had Cena uh, pass CM Punk out, right? And
Hmm.
then, hooray! Cena won. Hooray! There he is. He won. Get the camera on John Cena. He's doing the hustle, loyalty, respect pose. The kids are cheering, and then out comes Cody Rhodes, and out, and then Cody Rhodes comes face to face with John. They're chummy and they're nice and friendly with one another.
Hmm.
And then The Rock's music hits. well, sort of the Rock's music. The Rock's music like starts to hit, and then they start playing whatever that is that Travis Scott calls music. That starts to
Yeah.
play. It's like him like auto-tune crooning over some shitty trap beats. It's I'm not sure. This guy is apparently very popular, but the only thing I know him for is he used to be the boyfriend of one of the Kardashians
Yeah.
at one point. Has some kids with one of them.
I honestly thought you were gonna bring up his concert where people got trampled over and
I was.
trying to get. Oh, okay, you were getting there. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I was getting there. I was gonna build to it. I was gonna name some lighter things before I got to the concert where people were murdered while they listened to his auto-tune croon.
And injected with drugs. There's people injecting people with like needles.
Yeah, dude. It's as he says, Astro World, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, right? That's him. Yeah.
Yeah, it was in Texas. It was in Texas.
Of course it was in Texas. It's too bad it wasn't filled with everyone that signs up for Kill Tony. All right, that would have been lovely.
Yeah.
I think it might have, actually. I think Drew Nickens might have been there. Dirk said,
Lordy.
let the dogs out. Anyway, so John Cena is all happy. Yee hee. Then The Rock and Travis Scott come out there, and they want Cody's soul. And Cody tells The Rock, hey, Rock, go fuck yourself. And I'm quoting him verbatim there. He said that verbatim. I was watching this live, like I said, on a vertical live stream here on the channel, and I clipped my reaction afterwards to Cody saying, fuck you, Rock. And I didn't notice this until I clipped it. But me watching it live, I'm not the only one who noticed this either. We had a comment about it, and someone said I make bad content because I mouth the words, go fuck yourself. Like when Cody says it, if you watch me watching it, I mouth the words. Yeah, I say it. I'm like, he says, hey, Rock, and then you look at me, and I go, like, I could just feel it coming, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no...
How's that bad content then?
I don't know. He thinks that I guess after it happened that I made this or something. I guess he thinks after it happened, I made a video, purposely mouthed the words, and then uploaded it.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
He's like,
That's
you're
crazy.
mouthing the words, fake. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I feel like I felt like I felt it coming. I could feel The Rock getting ready to say "fuck you" or something like that. Yeah, but he said, "Go fuck yourself," and I could just feel it. I could feel it.
I don't know. I heard that when he came out with that, it kind of hyped me up. I was like, ooh. I was like, dang. I didn't honestly expect it. I didn't expect it.
It hyped me up. I was loving it, dude.
I knew he was gonna say no. The go F yourself. I didn't expect it was gonna be F yourself type of thing. I didn't know he was gonna say that.
I knew. Yeah, I didn't know he was going to be so R-rated. The next thing I said directly after that was Cody Rhodes just said this in front of a bunch of children.
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of kids that look up to him are going to be like, "Go fuck yourself, Mom." Later, they're going to be like, "Mom, I want McDonald's." And she's going to say, "No, not right now, sweetie." And he's going to say, "Go fuck yourself then."
Yeah.
You stupid bitch, Mom.
I think I was actually watching your reactions the entire time.
Shaka in the chat. What's going on, man?
Dude, Shaka's back again.
Yeah, Shaka, a frequent resident of the Slipper House. Coming in to chat some wrestling with us. Shaka was in there for all the live streams we're talking about here. But yeah, dude, this is where it happened, dude. This is where the big turn happened after Rock and Travis Scott asked for Cody's soul, and Cody told them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah. You had the
John
Travis Scott.
celebrates with in the background right after Cody says it, and then he turns Cody around to embrace him and give him a hug. And then John's face goes from happy-go-lucky, Ernest saves Christmas, to super frown, Ernest just murdered your family.
Yeah.
And it was a distinct change in John Cena's face here. A change that I thought was fantastic. I was like, ooh, he looks like Droopy Dog or something. Like, he looks sad here. I don't know. It was a very drastic change in his face. Some decent acting here now. All of a sudden, Cena wants to turn the acting ability on here. And his face drastically changes, and Cody gets pushed back a little bit right after John sees The Rock give him a signal. And the signal was a nice cut across the throat. The camera angle looked good, too, I thought. I thought it was a good camera angle. It looked just like a mafia movie with them cutting right underneath The Rock's chin as he did the nice swipe. And as Cody's pushed back at the same time, John's looking at him with a slight smile and then kicks him right in the fucking balls. And the crowd gasps audibly. Like, my reaction was the same thing. I was like,
Yeah.
I said, no. I thought about my brother, too. I was like, oh, man. I said, Jake. No way.
You're missing it, Jake.
Yeah,
good.
you're missing it, dude.
He's going to be so mad.
I talked to him already since it happened.
Yeah.
But only for like 15 minutes, and he's just like, what the fuck?
Now, did you see any theories about the Rock and his, like, so when he cut his neck, like he did that,
Yeah.
he did like a number 2, and
Yeah,
how
I've seen that.
like
I'm not looking
theory.
into that too much. My favorite theory about that is the third man. I would like there to be a third man. And if that theory is true, I have some speculation on who I'd like that third man to be.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
it's kind of like a lead up because he did like a 3. This was a 2. It's like steps to it, maybe. I don't know. It's an interesting way to look at it. I mean, that's what social media gives you, I guess.
Dirt says, I can't believe John turned heel. He helped Scooby-Doo and the gang solve the mystery of the monster Ghost Bear. That's true. I have that on DVD. I have 2 of the Scooby-Doo WrestleMania DVDs. One of them Scooby wrestles Vince in it.
Oh, snap.
Shaka Mania says, my coach said I'm NFL potential. I told you, dude. I told you. I'm trying to get my in with Prize Picks here with Shaka. Get him into the NFL. Slowly and integrate my way into the betting system by knowing an NFL player. Right?
Yeah.
That's not illegal.
No, it isn't. And then you're gonna adopt him.
Yes.
As a.
Yes.
As your son.
He's my new son, my new boy. I'm calling him Sprainerd Jr. Sprainerd Jr.
And then down the road, like 20 years later, they're gonna say he's gonna claim that you didn't adopt him and you were using him actually.
Well, okay. Dude, talk about a blindside.
Exactly. That's big time.
Hey, that was fun. That was fun follow of that joke, Nate.
Thanks.
Yeah, good job. Shaka says, what?
What?
We're just doing the plot of The Blind Side.
Yeah. The movie / real life.
Yeah, dude. Sandra Bullock.
I mean, the movie was real life, but
Well, sort of.
sort of. Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah. That's one of John's taunts.
Now,
yeah.
with this John Cena and John Cena turning on Cody and stuff. Did you know? So you know the slap from Travis Scott, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Did
yes.
you know that
Yes.
busted his eardrum, Cody's
Yeah.
eardrum?
Yeah. And Travis Scott needs a receipt. Okay. Travis Scott better watch his ass in these streets. Okay. Because politician Cody, I don't know if you know this, but he is a hero in the black community. Okay. A hero in the black community. Okay. Only
Yeah.
Black History Month was saved because Cody Rhodes. Donald Trump was going to get rid of it. He came in. He said, "I hate Black History Month. I don't think it should be there anymore." And Cody came in and said, "I don't think so, pal." He actually gave Donald Trump a crossroads.
Yeah.
He
That is
gave him a
awesome.
crossroads. Uh, Trump no selled.
Well, also, Drew Nickens is Cody's one black friend. So, so I mean, he has every right.
God, I hate that I know that he's black.
I just love everyone that doesn't know that reference. They could Google him and just see a white man.
Dodgers for life. What's going on? Good to see you down there. God, dude, I hate to know that he's black, dude. What
Yeah, he is. He's
yeah,
like the
no.
whitest black man I've ever seen.
He mentions it every time, and I'm like, what a funny joke. And then I'm like, oh, he's not joking.
Yeah,
Every time I
yeah.
think he has potential, he's never joking. Uh, he said at our first game, there's going to be a Clemson and South Carolina scout there, says Shaka. Well, get it to Clemson, dude.
What position do you play, Shaka?
He
I'm
plays every
curious.
position. We went through
Oh,
this the
okay.
other night. He does. He just
Oh,
play.
okay.
He plays a round of positions. He's a versatile. He just hasn't committed fully to one singular spot yet.
You're doing like a Travis Hunter type of thing.
Yeah, he's a Taysom Hill, if you will.
Hmm,
Right.
gotcha.
Oh, Dodgers for Life says, "I'm Go Birds." Your name's
Oh,
different.
he changes. Oh, it's baseball season. That's why.
Ah, it's baseball season. Okay, so your name changes based off of baseball season. Well, good to see
I
you down
understand.
there, Go Birds.
I understand that because when the Steelers lost those last 5 games, I went outside, I took the Steelers flag down, and then I put up my Pittsburgh Pirates flag. So I understand that completely.
Yeah. In 20 years, kids are gonna ask who that black guy in the back is.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I'm just laughing because I'm thinking about Drew Nickens again. They, why are we making him funny all of a sudden?
I know.
Now I'm gonna be pumped next time I see him and be like, there he is. Can't wait
There he is.
can't wait for him to bomb.
Yeah, it's bad. He's a work in progress, I guess, but I don't know.
There says Taysom Hill is God. Hashtag Taysom Hill is God.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be a two-way with a safety and a wide receiver. Well, those are two fun positions and two fun ways for me to score big money on Prize Picks, who does not sponsor the show, but if they would like to,
Yeah,
and they would like to sell ads to all 5 watchers of my show.
yeah.
No, 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 no. Anyway, Nate,
Anyway, back to wrestling.
back to wrestling. We keep getting sidetracked with this whole ending here to the men's elimination chamber. Eventually, it was set in stone. The Hollywood Balds. They are the new team.
Yeah.
There they are. Foot
Did you
on
also?
Cody's head. Foot on the eardrum of Cody that was busted by Travis Scott earlier with a nice big slap. Rock taking some blood from Cody's head like he did last year, rubbing it all over the weight belt. This year it says Cody sold instead of Mama Rhodes. And we've got evil John Cena standing there doing his best you could do to be evil wearing jorts. Best you
Yeah.
could do.
Yeah.
But this was crazy, dude. I thought this was crazy.
Was.
This is a crazy angle. I could nitpick this. Like, I've seen people nitpicking this. Oh, Travis Scott, why was he there? I mean, I agree. Why was he there?
Yeah.
But, dude, this was awesome.
I kept seeing, how did Cody get jumped by Fortnite characters?
Well, Cody's a Fortnite character, isn't? Or wait, I think he's the only one not
No,
in
he
Fortnite.
Call of
Yeah.
Duty. He is in Call of Duty.
Oh, Shaka says, no, I'm talking about Travis Scott in the background. In 20 years, kids are going to be saying, who's that black guy in the background? He's not wrong.
Yeah.
He's not wrong here. Because everyone's going to remember Cena, Rock, turn. And I think they're just trying to throw in the celebrity angle. I mean, you go back to Hogan, joining the NWO. Dennis Rodman's hanging around. Like, why is Dennis
Hmm.
Rodman there? It's just because he's a
Yeah.
celebrity. We would have been complaining about that then. So, you know, uh, I don't have to like him. People do. He's there. I think WWE should have paid the big money and gotten the Rizzler, but they didn't. And imagine the pop The Rock would have gotten had he come out with the Rizzler. Imagine the welts on Cody's face had he been smacked by a double chunk chocolate cookie slap.
Give it 3 booms.
Yeah, yeah, 5 big booms. Yeah,
Yeah.
this was awesome, dude. I loved it. 5 stars for me for the ending.
Oh yeah.
They had everybody talking, had the internet a buzz. Very fun. Very fun. We also had some other matches in this. I'm moving along here. We also had some other
Yeah. Go ahead.
matches on this pay-per-view, Nate. What did you think about Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens? What did you think about this?
Pretty good. I think
Pretty
it was.
good.
I thought
I
it was
thought this was
good.
really fun. I mean, out of their 100 matches, where do you rank it?
I mean, I think I've only seen one other matches. I haven't seen too many of them. Um,
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't know.
Dude, they've
After a
wrestled a
while,
lot.
yeah. After a while in that match, it was kind of okay. Let's get to the point. Let's get to the.
The
They were
deciding
prolonging that
factor.
match. Yeah, they were prolonging that match a little bit.
Well, the deciding factor was a returning Randy Orton.
Yeah,
So that's a
I
very
wish
big deal.
I wish Randy would have gotten that knee in. I know there was a little teaser for us,
So
a little punt.
the Randy's punt. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish we
Now, what
would
do
have
you
gotten
want?
that.
What do you want first? Randy's punt or CM Punk's bulldog?
Uh, I think the punt. I don't know.
Mm.
I feel if Randy does it right, because you can tell it's not like when he was young, when he was doing that, it was nasty. Like I remember I saw like a clip of it the other day where he like got out of the ring and then ran back in the ring and just like punted someone and like it was good. To
Oh
where
yeah,
like now it's kind of like okay, he's older. They really don't want him to do it, but they're probably gonna do it because Kevin keeps doing this
dude, they gotta do
power
it.
driver. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do it, dude. They
And
got.
who isn't the best person to do it to than Kevin, that one that's pulled out the power driver again?
Yeah, they'll save it for
So,
Mania, and I believe they'll wait till they're on top of like some big scaffolding or something in their
yeah.
match, and Randy will punt him, and Kevin will fly off the scaffolding through a bunch of tables or something.
I just hope it's good. I mean it's Kevin taking the punt, so I feel like he will sell it pretty well. I just hope it's
Oh
a
yeah,
good one.
yeah. Kevin will be like, really kick me in the face here.
Yeah.
It's
Really punt me.
yeah.
And then I'm
Kevin.
gonna go take a break.
Oh yeah. Well, if that's the Mania match, dude, I'm excited for it. This was a good match though between Kevin and Sammy. Just my opinion on it. I thought this was good. A lot of fun spots. I thought the double table spot could have been a lot more fun if I'm gonna nitpick it. It was just kind of
Yeah.
Sammy getting pushed off the top.
Doing a
Kevin
front flip.
Owens. Kevin Owens really, again, taking a majority of the crazier bumps, like the 2 slams on the tables outside. They were both onto the concrete, and those tables had a bunch of stuff all over them, beer cans and whatever else that he's just getting slammed on top of. Yeah, Kevin Owens, the true star coming out of these feuds. Um, yeah, that's what I think, and I think him and Orton is going to be juicy, very
Yeah,
juicy.
it will be. I thought that what was it, a suplex or whatever, that one into the chair with the
Oh yeah,
I can't speak.
the Blue
But the
Thunder
chair
Bomb.
didn't Yeah, but the chair didn't like go like break through. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It didn't
yeah,
flip from the thing. It was just solid. And
yeah,
when that happened, I think like because I had my cousin and my dad over, we were all just like, they're not wrestling fans. They're kind of like they're watching it with me because it is
yeah.
entertaining, but they're kind of like, even though this is planned it out, like that one hurt
Yeah,
because
yeah. They're
how
like, wait a minute,
solid
hold on.
like
I'm having
yeah, like
fun all of a sudden. What's going on?
like how solid that chair was when he hit it. That had to hurt bad.
Shaka says Malachi Black from AEW is going to save his head and join them. Malachi Black is returning. That is some news. He will be returning eventually. I'm not sure where they're going to insert him, whether it be within the Chad Gable storyline or within the Wyatts, or I don't know. He also says, what's your reaction to Deebo Samuel on the Commanders? I like it. I wish we would have picked someone up that has been healthy for an entire season. DK Metcalf is now seeking a trade, and that seems more intriguing to me than a Deebo. I would take a DK over a Deebo, but I'm not disappointed with Deebo. If he scores me a bunch of touchdowns, forget I ever said that. Hot take: Sammy and Kevin was the best on this card. It was fun. It was really fun. I mean, it was the only singles match on this card.
Yeah.
So that says a lot. Sami Zayn was actually injured. Okay, I did not know that. And not just for the storyline, he was actually injured and broke multiple bones and sprained his wrist badly. I did not know that Sammy broke multiple bones. I didn't know that. I didn't see that report.
No.
So I'm going to take your word for it here, Shotgun. If that's true, yikes. Yikes for Sammy if he risked all his bones right before a big Mania season. Oh, no. Let's get to Raw, dude. Let's get to Raw.
Yeah, I would say the women's match wasn't.
It was Trish Stratus in
Yeah.
her hometown. It was give
Yeah.
the crowd something to cheer about here, right?
Yep.
Let's yeah, this is
Go to Raw.
the planned Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus. I mean, I will say Trish Stratus looked awesome.
Yeah, she wasn't bad.
No, she looks great.
I feel like the worst one in that ring was Candice.
Yeah, Trish
Is her
Stratus
name
is
Candice?
58 years old or something like that. Yeah, Candice is kind of a dud.
Yeah, it's she didn't work
She's
in
a
a tag
veteran.
team.
She's a veteran dud.
Yeah, she didn't work in a tag team. She's not working in another tag team. So
Donkey Kong Metcalf. All right, yeah. I mean, I'd pick him. You know what I'm saying? Smash the barrel over my head. I'll take it all day. But
Yeah,
we're not a viable option. You know what it is, dude? He just wants to go to the Raiders and hang out with Pete again.
I told the radio the radio show that I texted into, the Scott Jackson show that I brought up here. I told them today that they should double Diva and Steelers, George Pickens and DK Metcalf. It'd be great.
Did you wish Justin Fields a happy birthday today? Your quarterback,
No, I
Justin
didn't.
Fields?
I should have. I feel bad now. Now I need to go actually do that.
Michael Cole tweeted about praying for Sammy. Oh, did he? Jeez, well, get well soon. Shit. Remember that guy who came in here and told us Tony Khan was dead?
Yeah, he hasn't came back. That was great. That was a great segment.
I miss him every day.
That was planned. No, I was kidding.
No, it wasn't. It was
No,
good.
it wasn't. It was great. It
DK,
wasn't planned. That's what made it
Dirt's getting everybody. DK's going to the Saints. Everybody's going to the Saints.
I'm sorry, Dirt. No one's going to the Saints. The
No
Saints
one.
can't
They're
keep
actually
anyone.
they're getting rid of everyone, and
Yeah.
they're bringing back Sean Payton, and him and his juicy fruit are gonna.
Your best player, Alvin Kamara, doesn't even want to be with the Saints anymore.
Yeah, rough stuff.
It is rough.
Rough years ahead, I believe. Let's get to Raw, dude.
Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw starts off with a bang.
Banger.
A
Yeah,
huge
big time.
bang, dude. A giant explosion. A diarrhea of awesomeness from CM
Yeah.
Punk on the mic. CM Punk comes out with a stick so far up his ass that he's ready to talk about it. He's ready to just unload, and he's asking the crowd for suggestions. He says, "Hey, who do you want me to unload on?" And while he's asking for the crowd for suggestions, he rips this WWE symbol off the mic, just like the old days. So as soon as I saw him rip that WWE symbol off, I said, "We're in for a treat." We're in for a real treat. And he heard Pat McAfee say, the final boss. The final boss. And he said, the final boss? He said, The Rock? He said, give me that camera. And he pointed right at the camera and he said, what'd he say, Nate?
The,
Oh, I didn't know if you had the soundbite ready. You don't
sorry, I
need to
wasn't
play it.
prepared.
You're fine. He said, Dwayne, you bald fraud.
Hold on, ready? I got you.
You're going to hear it enough on Sunday night on the assembly.
Oh, yikes.
He's like, wait, it's a YouTube ad.
No. What the heck are you doing, Volume?
Jesus.
You bald fraud.
I mean, we got some of that. You could hear some of that.
Oh, was it not? It was in a bad spot.
Yeah, bad position there. No, don't hear it at all. What's going on with your phone, Nate?
It doesn't know how to volume.
I don't think you... yeah, it's not working.
Oh, Lord. It's too loud, probably. He's yelling. Sorry.
It is too loud. But yes, he called Dwayne a bald fraud, and he continued to berate The Rock. Said his goosebumps, they're not real. He's a pretender to something that he does all the time. Which, I mean, CM Punk told no lies out here tonight. He told no lies. And at least with The Rock, he told no lies. Everything with John is a big-time storyline, right?
Yeah.
John
I just
Cena.
realized
John Cena is not turning his back on a bunch of Make-A-Wish kids. Let's get that straight. That we can go that route, but that's clearly storyline.
Oh, he even touched on the dumb arm thing he does.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
saying.
thought- I
He
knew
said
you-
The Rock's
okay.
goosebumps were fake. He said they're fake.
Yeah.
You pretend to be a player in this business when it's convenient for you. And,
He was going off.
Yeah, dude, this guy he was just going off and telling no lies here. He said, you may be the big board member, but I frankly don't give a shit. And I'm going to say what I want to say. Continue to talk about John, saying that they're going to meet down the road. And, he's going to make a wish that he never, messed with him. Good little Make-A-Wish reference.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I heard, this is just a rumor, but I heard that WWE trademarked, what's it called? Break-A-Wish, I think is what they called it.
Breaker Wish?
Yeah,
What was that?
I don't know. It may be something to do with John Cena. Break-A-Wish. They trademarked it, though.
Breaker Wish.
So,
yeah. That was on Twitter. Breaking news: WWE has officially filed a trademark for Breaker Wish.
yeah. Yep. So, we'll see where that goes. I'm sure it's some Cena merch or something.
Yeah, it looks like it's something to do with his heel turn.
Yeah. Be some nice merch, some Break-A-Wish shirts. The Break-A-Wish Foundation. Oh, is that the name of the is that the name of the group? The Rock and Cena, the Break-A-Wish Foundation?
Breaker Wish Foundation.
Yeah,
I don't know if you could.
That's super heel. I don't know if you can do that.
I don't know if you could show that picture. Can you? Or obviously, I don't know if you want to click around, but that picture I just put in the chat. I don't know if you could pull that up.
I don't know what is it.
Yeah, it was like it was something I just saw on Twitter. I've seen this already.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
John Cena.
John Cena saying give up. Let's see. I can probably pull it up.
So I don't know
Let's
if
see.
it'll mess us up. We're risking it.
I am risking it right now for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I got it. We're not on screen, but I have the picture right here. Wow.
Dude, it's a good
says,
picture.
He's having a bad rainstorm in PA. Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Saints keep doing dumb shit with the quarterbacks. The rest of the team is solid. I don't know, man. Not if Camaro wants out of there. I saw a thing on TikTok, and it said John Cena with the next Make-A-Wish kid, and it was Brock pushing that guy in a wheelchair down the stairs.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh yeah, dude.
People have been
Yeah,
going crazy with this stuff.
yeah. Him holding the towel when he comes out, and he's just like, "Give up," instead of "Never give up."
Yeah.
And you know how he always talks to the cameraman before he runs out.
Yep.
What if he just looks at the cameraman and he's like, "Fuck off."
Yeah. Get out of my face. What are you doing here?
Yeah, hits him
Yeah.
with a Ricky from Trailer Park Boys. Fuck off.
It's definitely gonna be interesting how this goes.
Oh yeah, but CM Punk's promo was great, and this led to him
Seth.
talking about Seth, which he didn't talk about Seth too much, right? But he did mention something about Becky Lynch, and this is what cued Seth's music. Was CM Punk saying something about Becky Lynch, which, in my opinion, is a crazy thing for CM Punk to be doing, considering, Seth could mention his wife very easily,
Yeah.
and dig into some of that dirty laundry.
Wait, what was it? Because he just said, you better get your man or something before.
Yeah, you better. He said, told Becky to come get her man before he puts him in a wheelchair for the rest of his life or whatever.
Yeah.
And if Seth didn't get a chance to rebuttal here on Raw because
And I did like that.
we had one of the best pull apart brawls that we've had in a long time here.
I did enjoy that CM Punk wasn't he wasn't holding back. He heard that music and he's like, you know what? And just ran up there.
Yeah, I liked that too. But I would have loved for Seth to have been able to say something back, especially when you take a dig at the man's wife.
Yeah.
I would like.
But I mean, he caught Seth coming right out. Seth was about to hit his dance move, and then boom, CM Punk right in his face.
Mm-hmm. Which was awesome. The pull apart brawl was probably one of the best ones that we've seen in so long. I mean, and it went on all night, right? It went on all night, dude. Those guys, it was on site with those two, and they kept seeing each other throughout the show, and eventually it led to Adam Pearce solidifying steel cage match, Madison Square Garden, next week on Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix. That is going to be a hell of a match. We're getting it before Mania, which makes me believe we may have some sort of shenanigans in case they are really going with this match at Mania. But it also makes me think that maybe CM Punk could get into this main event somehow.
Yeah.
Because him talking about The Rock and Cena so much, makes it seem like he's still kind of pushing his card there. And then him having the match with Seth so early makes it seem like, well, where is he headed to if he beats Seth again? It's over. That's over. Now, if this ends in shenanigans, it's not over. Or if Seth wins, it's not over.
Now I saw and this is just speculation, but supposedly there is no set in stone on the main events right now. There's people are reporting that Triple H said there's nothing set for WrestleMania.
Which I don't believe him.
I
don't believe him at all. He's gonna throw our scent off somehow.
And if he says that, then looking at the picture right now, it's where do you put Roman? Is Roman just not in WrestleMania this year? How do you do that? So where does he come back in the picture? I mean, is that another? So you have the CM Punk and Seth feud. CM Punk wins. This is where it separates because this finishes here. Then Seth goes finish this thing with Roman, so that gives you Roman Seth at WrestleMania somehow.
Or it could be the triple threat scenario that.
Yeah, and then this puts you with and then somewhere you go Punk with Roman somehow, or you go Punk into the Rock Cody situation.
Well, Punk's got that favor too from Paul Heyman.
Yeah, that's why it's kind of weird. Where is it?
Yeah.
Where is this going?
Yeah, I mean,
I
feel like there is an open book, but there are sentences written down in this book. There there is an outline, but we're gonna free ball the line delivery here.
Does Roman get into this selling soul somehow thing? Where does he go into all this?
I don't think so. I think he's saying. I mean, we referenced the nice, beautiful veneer pushing double stomp he received earlier from Seth Rollins. So that's I feel like that's what's really gonna culminate into some sort of Mania presence with Roman and Seth, possibly involving CM Punk. I could be wrong, but like you said,
Mhm.
a lot of factors here going into where CM Punk whereabouts will be at Mania. We got to see what happens here coming up in Madison Square Garden in this steel cage match, right?
Yeah,
But this brawl was awesome, dude. I loved every second of it.
I sure did. I did too.
Any second of it that I was on screen. Yeah. Anything else to add there, Nate? With Seth
No,
and
it was a great way to kick off a Monday Night Raw
oh yeah,
after that hell of a pay-per-view. I thought that was the only way you should kick it off is
yeah.
with
This was
heat
not a
like
dull
that.
Raw for after a pay per view. Not a dull Raw.
Mm-mm, it was not.
All right. Well, where do we go from here? Because if you've got the card up, you don't need to, Nate, because I've actually got some notes here.
So you had Otis and Gunther.
That's right. You had Otis and Gunther, and amazing showdown. Otis looked fantastic here, going chop for chop with Gunther
Yeah.
at certain points. And when I mean chop for chop is he was holding his own in the ring here. He was, I mean, Gunther was carrying him at certain points, but Otis also knows how to hold his own and make Gunther look good when need be. And Gunther was selling for Otis when need be. So Otis didn't look like a complete and total, comic character out there, which wouldn't be right for Gunther to be wrestling, a straight up comic book character. I mean, he's wrestling like he does have a point when he comes out here and he's like, you've got me, the ring general, and I'm constantly coming out here wrestling the catchphrase Kings.
Yeah.
And when are we gonna get Gunther versus Punk versus let's get a big name in there versus this world heavyweight champion.
No, he does need
I mean,
something.
Jey Uso is a big name, but it's also the underdog story once again for Gunther going into WrestleMania. You had Sami Zayn last year. You got Jey Uso this year. I'm ready
And
to
that's the
see
thing,
this
though.
guy one on one with a top dog.
I feel like last year his matches were great. You had the was that last year? Chad Gable,
Yeah, Gunther.
that
Yeah.
television that went into
What?
the Sami Zayn
Yes.
he had some good feuds, some good matches last year. And then this year has
Mm-hmm.
just been dull. It's
Yeah.
just been boring. Ever since no, I think after Crown Jewels, he hasn't been the same. It's
Yeah.
just been dull.
Yeah, but after the match, Nate, Jey Uso came out, and it seemed like Jey was gonna come out on top, but he got inevitably choked out by Gunther here. At the end, Gunther coming out on top. We still got a few more weeks until WrestleMania, about 6 weeks in total here, and
Mhm.
I think that whoever is on the last Raw before Mania, whoever's standing on top between those two, like if Jay's doing a big yeet to lead into WrestleMania, he's not winning.
Yeah, I know. I think it's
That's
gonna
just my
be.
take.
I think it should be Jay. I think it'll
Hmm.
be a good to give Jay the heavyweight, but I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, it would
But I
be
just
good.
feel,
I mean, I'm not going to be like completely pissed off at it. You know,
yeah.
do I think it's like that deserving? Is this Kofi Mania status here for Jey Uso? No, this is
Hmm.
it's well deserved. But at the same time, I think what Gunther went through last year, in that amazing title run, like you just said, and then putting Sami Zayn over, and then doing it again this year, I think we curve the ball a little bit, right? And it's a swing and a miss for Jey Uso and a home run for Gunther.
Yeah, I would say Jay doesn't need the belt. Gunther needs the belt more than Jay does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so too. I think Jay's selling enough merch that he's the merch champ, right?
Yeah,
Give him that belt.
yeah, he's
Let's
over without the belt. So
yeah, let's go on to the other big stuff on Raw, which was we had Karrion Kross, our favorite, sneaking
oh
around in the
yeah,
back again. He was being very sneaky in the back, convincing AJ Styles next week to call out Logan Paul. So we're going to get a Logan Paul AJ Styles confrontation at Madison Square Garden next week. I like this. Still don't know what Karrion's doing. He kind of just stirring the pot with everyone's business back there.
Yeah, with his straight iron hair. Did you see how straight his hair was in
It
that?
was very straight. Looked good. Looked like he was about to, I don't know, play drums in The Academy Is or something.
I thought honestly I thought AJ was gonna challenge Karrion to a match, which I was like,
He's got
yes,
to
let's
be
do this.
involved somehow, some way. Something's going on with him, and I'm not sure what it is, but his sneakiness will come to fruition here at some point.
Yeah, it has to.
Then we had Milk Toast Valkyria versus
Ivy
Ivy
Niles.
Nile. Yes. And I wrote Stale Toast versus Sour Milk. This was another retain for Lyra Valkyria. This was nothing to write home about. This was, it wasn't terrible. But, again, crowd asleep for this match. It felt like on TV watching it. I almost fell asleep during it, to be honest, because I was just, I don't know, dude. I can't get into this girl. This Lyra Valkyria. She's just not cutting the mustard for me. The forced entrance, all that stuff.
See, with these matches,
Yeah.
so when I'm in my room when I'm in my room with my wife, I have I have the tablet to watch wrestling, and then we had the main TV going on with whatever show we were watching or she's watching. Right. This was the match to where I'm not focusing on the iPad watching Raw. I'm looking up at and seeing what she's watching because this match was hawk shoe.
Yeah.
It was bad. Exactly.
She was almost wiping drool off your chin before she rolls you over to get some room on the bed because you're probably sprawled out there just watching wrestling.
Trying not to fight fighting the Z's pretty much.
Hand in your boxer shorts, dude. Once your hand goes in the waistband, it's over.
You're
It's
gone.
toast, bro. When your hand goes into the waistband and your mouth starts doing that thing where you can like taste the sleep and you're like, you're doing that little.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This was nothing to write home about. Punk and Rollins still brawling. I wrote. We covered that already. The brawl went all night. Fantastic brawl. And then them in a steel cage. And then we had Kaiser come out, cut a nice promo in a turtleneck, as he should, looking like a James Bond villain. They had a dedication to James Bond at this year's Oscars. I thought that would have been appropriate had they had Ludwig Kaiser come out and shoot Daniel Craig in the chest. I thought that would have been great.
I'm trying to figure out who that is, but
Daniel Craig, he plays James Bond, Nate?
oh, is that his name?
Yeah.
What is his name? You said Daniel Craig?
Daniel Craig, he's 007. He's the current one. Yeah. He was the most recent one.
Yeah, I didn't know that was his actual name.
Yeah. Would Pierce Brosnan have worked better for that joke?
No, is that the original one?
No, dude, there's been a million. This goes back to like the 30s.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Not a James Bond fan, Nate.
They should have just done Kevin James as James Bond. Kevin James as James Bond? That'd be good.
What, Nate? You can't say that. Now I have a clip of you saying Kevin James as James Bond would be good. You want Kevin James Bond?
Yeah. And then you have a Jimmy Fallon
No, Nate,
collab.
You're ruining it. You're ruining the funniness. You
Bad
totally
take,
took
bad
it out. James Bond, Kevin James Bond is good, but throwing in hair plugged, can't keep a straight face in a scene, Jimmy Fallon. No, get his ass out of here, right? Fever pitch his ass off the roof.
You can taxi his ass out of here.
Don't keep it going. But then we had the big main event. I'm gonna move on to the big main event, right?
Oh wait, Braun Breaker? Or you don't want to go?
Okay, yeah, we did.
Judgment.
Yeah, we had Braun Breaker cutting one of the doofiest sounding promos I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
And we also had the tag team title match too, which was I'm gonna kind of brush
Yeah, that
over.
was
Well,
fun. Yeah, yeah.
it was the
Now, do
War
you?
Raiders. They retained against American Made, and I mean you don't have Chad
Yeah.
Gable. What I really want to talk
Oh,
about with them is the vignette that we saw from Chad Gable.
the mask.
Yeah, he's walking
Or I
around
think it's
in
a mask.
Mexico looking for a mask.
I think it's a mask.
Yeah, it's definitely a mask. It's definitely not someone's jockstrap.
Yeah, I mean, luchador. It's a mask.
Yeah. So, yeah. I liked well, I did like the tag match. It was still a good match. And we had a vignette from the LWO as well. We're going to get a tornado tag between Ray and Dragon Lee versus the New
Yeah.
Day
Honk shoe.
next week. Well, I'm glad to finally get a little bit of the New Day. They don't ever do, these guys should be major heels right now, and they're stuck wrestling the LWO every week.
Yeah, but
You
I
know?
mean, those guys. Yeah, I mean, you got Ray back. That's kind of good, but
Yeah.
because those other two Italian guys, who the hell are those guys? I mean, even though we found out last week they're not Italian,
Yeah.
but they're
When
still,
they break
they're
away from the
Italian for us.
LWO, they should become the FBI,
Ooh,
the full-blooded Italians. We should bring them back.
that's a good one. And then their manager is Santino Morello.
Oh, dude, Dirt's gonna go crazy. It's his favorite.
That'd be
Dirt was
crazy.
singing Santino Morello's praises the other night.
Last night.
Yeah, last night on the assembly recording, he was like, "Oh, bring back Santino." He said he's the best comedy character.
Dude, he
He
has a
said
neck tattoo now.
Him and R-Truth.
Dude, he went Cody on us and got a neck tattoo. I saw when he came out for the not TNA, NXT when he came out
Yeah.
and announced the tag team match for the Hardys.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, Santino has a neck tattoo now. It's crazy.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I think it's probably just a bruise. The Cobra probably got him.
Go for it. Bit him on the neck.
Yeah. Then let's get to the big juice. Big juice of the
So
night.
wait, so you think the Braun Breaker? You think that's leading up to just him and Finn, or where do you think that's
I
going?
mean, it sort of
Are there-
seems. I feel like that's filler almost. I feel like it's
Yeah.
filler, and I feel like we're still gonna get some big intercontinental ladder match, some sort of big. There's gonna be a lot of people involved. Kaiser,
Yeah.
a lot of
They're
people
doing our
involved.
man Braun dirty though. They're doing our man Braun dirty.
A
He
little
could be in
bit.
so much better feuds, and they're
Yeah.
just throwing him all
Well,
over
after
the
what
place.
he said in the promo he cut on this Raw, it was really bad. It was like he rhymed. It was bad.
Yeah.
And it's I don't. I
Well,
mean,
his-
I'm sure somebody wrote it for him, but the delivery was.
But in ring, he's great.
Oh yeah, 100%. Hey, dude, I'm not saying he's not going to win.
Yeah.
They could not
But
be
I'm
doing
saying-
him dirty. They could put all these people in this match, and it doesn't matter. Braun Breaker spears everyone, climbs the
Off the
ladder.
ladder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
That's great. All right, on to the main event.
Yes. On to the main event. We had Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley for the World Heavyweight Women's Championship. Io Sky winning and shocking the in-house crowd and everyone at home, including myself.
Indeed.
I was again live for this moment. I think it's better to go live for the last hour of Raw. I think that's a smarter deal. So that's what I did this week for the main event, and I was glad I did because I got my reaction to this match, and I was shocked. In pure shock, dude. I was like, oh my gosh, it was just too clean of a nice finish. You had Io Sky on the top rope with Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair at ringside talking that smack and distracting Rhea Ripley. I guess the smack talk was good enough for Rhea to just not focus on her match here at hand. And Io Sky caught her, threw her off the top rope with a nice run off the top, and then spun around and hit her with that world's most perfect moonsault or whatever the hell it's called. And
Yeah.
got the 1, 2, 3, hooked both legs, got it, celebrating like crazy. This crowd was quiet. This crowd was
Yeah.
like, what the hell just happened? And
Like,
then they started getting crazy after they realized, like, oh, okay, like, yeah, we do like EO. So we're not mad, but like, what?
Like yeah, Like Rhea lost on a Monday.
Yeah, what? Yeah, you lost on a Monday? What's your day off? It's like,
You're not even supposed to wrestle tonight, Rhea. What the
yeah,
hell?
it's
Yeah,
crazy, dude.
it was a solid match as well. Honestly, for a for one night title change match, it wasn't bad.
Oh no, Shaka Mania is glad that there's no more Carmella. I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
happy about that, dude. You don't want any more Carmella and James Ellsworth? Those weren't your peak WWE years? Oh, I'm with
yeah, I
you.
missed those years.
I'm with
I
you.
I I missed the Camelo years. Not like miss having it. I missed it. So
He also says Malachi Black and Cross, oh, would be a good tag team. That's actually true. That would be
mhm.
very good observation there, Shaka. I think that would be nice and juicy,
I
fantastic.
would say that would be a good spot to throw Carrion in because there's not really too much competition. So you could throw him in there and he'll be
Yeah.
good. He can be the champion.
Shaka also
But
said
then
that uh, he's not going to make bird noises for Lyra, but I just wanted to clarify that it took me a second to figure out what the hell he was talking about, but
yeah.
yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Carrion and Malachi would be good.
Yeah.
And we can throw in James Ellsworth as a third. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sorry, I hadn't read the chats there for a minute, so I wanted to catch up on some of those before we talked about the overall reaction here to Io Sky winning the title against Rhea Ripley. Where does it go from here, Nate? What's your thought?
Um, it looks like it's leading up to a triple threat, is what we see. I still think there could be a twist in there. Like I said earlier in the show, it's like I just don't think Jade. They're just gonna let the Jade thing just kind of push it to the side. So I feel like somehow you throw Jaden in there. I don't think it will be. It will turn it into a
Really?
fatal four way. I don't think it will turn into a fatal four
Really?
way
I
because I
think we're
think
going to
that's too
get
much.
I
But
think we're just going to get Jade Naomi. I think it's going to be Jade Naomi. I don't think
yeah,
you're going to get a fatal four-way. I think Bianca
no,
somehow is going to lay low and away from this somehow. You're going to get Jade Naomi, and when Bianca gets the pin on Io at WrestleMania in the triple threat match and holds up the title, that's when you're going to get Jade Cargill come out and do the confrontation. And that's the thing
yeah.
that,
But
it'll be a year
what
in
do
the
you do with
making.
Rhea? But what do you do with Rhea at this point?
Rhea's in the match.
Yeah, but I mean Bianca. So Bianca wins, right? And
Yeah,
then you
Bianca
roll with
wins, and she pins Io. She doesn't pin Rhea.
yeah, but then you Bianca wins. You roll with the Jade feud, right?
Hmm.
So that just kind of tosses Rhea to the side, or do you do like a triple strong woman type thing, or like what do you do?
Well, I
You can't
mean,
just
I don't
throw
know. This is after
Rhea's
Mania. I mean, after Mania wise,
yeah
I don't know what you're gonna do with Rhea. I mean, she could go in many different directions.
yeah
There's people that'll be called up from NXT as well. Well after Mania. Who knows? They also have those mid card titles that haven't been doing much. Haven't had much luster underneath them. Really comedy belts up until Lyra Valkyria started actually defending it.
yeah.
So I
Chelsea
mean,
lost again.
yeah, maybe putting some respect and some recognition on one of those titles. I don't know. There's things she could
Mhm.
do. I mean, they did. Seth Rollins has done it before with mid card belts. The Miz has done it. I mean, plenty of big name superstars have gone and taken one of these mid card titles and elevated it. And you could put her in that, some sort of direction like that. But I'm not too worried about
Mhm.
after Mania. I'm more concerned of like what's going to go on at Mania
Yeah,
for her. And I know she lost the title, but that makes me think that I don't know which direction it's going in because I thought she was
no.
going to retain or there was going to be a shenanigans here and
hmm
some sort of comeuppance within this match, and that she would retain the title on a disqualification or something like that, and then we'd have the triple threat, and Io would get pinned to keep whoever wins. Bianca wins, Rhea wins. They would pin Io to keep both of them strong. But now Rhea's already lost the title. She's already gotten pinned on Raw
Yeah,
by Io. So like, what? I don't think they're that scared as I thought they were to have Rhea, pin Bianca or Bianca pin Rhea. I think they're more afraid to have Rhea pin Bianca because Bianca has a streak at WrestleMania. She has not lost
Yeah,
at
yeah.
WrestleMania. She's got a little teeny tiny Undertaker going on.
And yeah, I can see where I feel like the safe one right now is the triple threat. Bianca pins Io. You get Jade coming out, and that starts the whole new wrestling year of Jade Bianca type thing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, so if you base it off this last year of like wrestling year, where it was like Rhea Liv mostly, it's just a weird way to end it like the year with that. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why it's hard to see it that way, just because like you get all this crazy, like you get the whole Rhea Liv, most of it, Rhea dominating, and I guess this is like the fall of Rhea. I guess as like that heavy that.
Yeah, I can sort of
champion.
see it going in that direction. Like, I
Not
don't know.
really like a big fall, but
I don't
like
know if she's gonna
like you
be
said.
wearing a white T-shirt with mustard stains and trying to open cans of beans on the sidewalk like Baron Corbin was, but that'd
Like
be
not a
interesting.
bad fall. It's not a bad fall. Meaning like what you said. Like she's going more for like you can go put her up against
Losing streak. Yeah,
yeah, a little losing streak. Go for the IC title. Like you said, I think you can do that with her, of course.
absolutely. But regardless, wherever this direction may be headed, whichever path these three women may be taking towards WrestleMania, currently in our current time frame, or if you're listening back to this, Io Sky is our champion. She is our
Yes, she is.
women's world heavyweight champion. That's what I call this title. And she has every right to be. She has put on fantastic matches continuously since being on the main roster, through tough times, through great times. I mean, she just again had one of the best matches in the women's tag team division just recently. So,
Yeah.
her and Dakota versus Liv and Raquel was fantastic, which led to Liv and Raquel winning those titles. So, and another great match, and another fantastic match. The women really showing out here, main eventing Raw, and getting a surprise win for Io that I don't think anybody saw coming. They saw the shenanigans angle, or they saw a Rhea retain here. This is fun. This is great. Congratulations to Io Sky. Well deserved. No one is mad at it. I feel like she's over organically because of her wrestling.
Yeah.
Right? Her wrestling is really good. Her moves are great. She's smooth in the ring, right? And well deserved. Well deserved that she has this women's world heavyweight title. I like that it's kind of trading hands between these three big, strong women. It's nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Get some good matches out of it.
Sure will.
But,
And then it's just gonna transition to Jade, so I mean you're gonna get more good matches.
yeah, exactly, dude. See? Yeah, that's a positive spin on it. Even if Jade is included throughout all of this, some good stuff, dude. Throw Jordan Grace in the mix. Let's get some more beef castles up in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right?
Not mad at it.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it at all. Yeah, that's it, man. That's our review of Elimination Chamber and Monday Night Raw. We'll be back again next week, Wednesday night, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Slipper House Extra Extra YouTube channel. You can check out the back catalog of Pro Wrestling Sauce on all podcast streaming platforms. And you can check it out here on the playlist section. Just go over to the playlist section and check out all the old episodes of Pro Wrestling Sauce live. Nate, we're doing I'm doing a Survivor show tomorrow. You're going to be there for it?
I will let you know tomorrow.
All right.
I have a work meeting in the morning and stuff like
Oh.
that, so I gotta see how I feel. But I don't as of right now I don't see why not, but
All right. Well,
I'll let you know.
I
To be
got
determined.
I got plenty of notes on it. So if anybody would like to tomorrow, we will be doing, or I will be doing. We'll see about Nate. Survivor Digest. It's our Survivor show where the day after Survivor premieres, we digest it, and then we inspect the matter that comes out. It's a fun non-PC Survivor show. Come on over and check it out. If you like Survivor, me and Nate are covering it all season. Yeah, Thursdays right here on the channel, and then check
Yep.
out House Assembly if you want some more bald talk, more Rock and Cena bald action. Check out House Assembly this week. We definitely dive into the realm of bald etiquette and whatnot.
You get wrestling on this channel
Yeah,
twice
thank you,
this week.
Shaka, for being here. Thank you, Dirt, for being here in the chat. Go Birds, nice to see you guys down here. Familiar faces, all new faces are welcome to come as well. What were you saying, Nate? Sorry to interrupt you there.
Said you get wrestling twice this week on the channel.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
That's how big it was this week. That's how big it was coming off of Elimination Chamber that we had to do it in 2 shows.
Yeah, we have to do it in 2 shows, and we have to do it, and I'm doing the lives too. Like, we'll see what happens after Mania, but I'm definitely going to continue on them going into Mania, juicing up the channel, juicing up the subscribers and the likes. I appreciate all the new subscribers and people who come in who may listen to this or watch this afterwards in the playback. It's been fun in the lives. I love interacting with the crowd, and I even drew a little picture of heel John Cena, and that went over well. People liked that. So yeah, I'll still be doing the live for an hour at the end of Raw and SmackDown on Mondays and Fridays. So subscribe to the channel and come back. I love seeing all you guys down there in the chat. Fun times, dude. Fun times. Good episode this week. I had a lot of fun. Appreciate everybody who's hung around and stuck with us live here tonight. Nate, any parting words?
We are not bald frauds. I am a bald man, and Josh himself is a bald man. So there's no bald frauds here.
That's right.
Not on, at least not on Wednesdays. Because the guys on Tuesdays or Sundays for you guys,
Yes.
they have hair, and they're not frauds.
Yes, Dirt has hair. Clams has hair.
Lori has hair.
Yes, I'm the only one bringing the bald heat, the bald flavor. You know, and as you can tell, I'm no fraud. I'm genuine. I'm a very authentic bald, is what they would say. They'd say, "Wow, there's an authentic bald right there." And I think that's we should eliminate bald. We should stop referring to people who are bald as bald.
Yeah, they're clean shaved.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. That's not good, but it's something like that. Smooth. Yeah, they're boiled egg boys.
I feel like they're it's like you've got a smooth brain.
Or boiled egg boys.
Yeah,
they're boiled eggs.
Yeah,
it's
we're
a boiled egg
eggs.
right there.
Y'all over there, y'all them, well, hairy eggs. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Your egg.
We'll come up with a new name for the balds. Until then, keep it bald, keep it smooth.
Yep. Don't be a
See you guys next week. Bye. Stay bald.
My name is Matt Hardy, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Sauce. While you're here, I want you to like and subscribe, because this is where you can find the best content about what is actually happening in the wrestling world. And a shout out to them boiled egg boys. Delete! Delete! Delete!
Nice. Dude,